After following the construction of Project Play, obviously the World of Paw Patrol, over the last year, I'm finally here at Chessington to experience the new land and all of its rides. If you're wondering why I want to pass the Vampire, there was a massive crowd heading over there, so I want to take advantage of the fact that no one's going to Vampire and get a quick ride on that before heading over towards the new land. Lovely ride there on Vampire Row 2, 5 minutes. I want to go around a few more times if the queue stays like this. Have just checked, and the queue for the new Paw Patrol ride is at half an hour, so I think I want to do this a few more times before heading over there. Just had a great ride on Dragon's Fury. And yeah, really enjoyed that. Lots of spinning, you got good weight distribution on that ride. And I think that's what I'm actually going to head over to Mandrel or Vampire Inn, so they're both walk on. And the rides over in Paw Patrol are like on a really long queue, so we will get to them in this video just later. Lovely row 7 ride on Mandrel Mayhem there. Always fun getting the backwards facing road, going up that spike facing forwards. Always a lot of fun. It's also really fun to finally try it with that smoke effect pack. So cool to have the smoke everywhere when you're standing right here. After a brilliant front row on Vampire there, I'm finally heading over towards the World of Paw Patrol. Still some long queues, but I really want to go check it out now. Definitely cool to see it without any construction fences, being able to finally walk in. And yeah, area looks great. I have seen it pretty much fully done just a couple of weeks ago, so yeah, not kind of reacting to any of that because I've already seen it before. It is extremely busy down here. Didn't really get in the queue for chasing that mission and try the coaster. Actually, the first time I've seen it going around, which is quite cool. But yeah, there are so many people in this land. Considering how small it is, there's a lot of people here. If you watched all my construction events, you know I spent a lot of time just behind the fence there. Kind of weird to have been to the side of it, having been there for so long. I'm interested to see how quickly this queue moves. I know there is a pre-show inside this building. I think this is the first pre-show of any kind here at Chessington, although I'm sure Minecraft is going to have one as well. Yeah, I like all the plugs down here, all the flowers, you've got the pathway for maintenance, the rocks look cool. I like all the characters up there. Yeah, that tower is cool. Actually going down that slide would be pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know how long this queue is going to take, we'll see how quickly it moves. And here it goes. This is pretty cool. So yeah, I believe this is a flipped clone of the Farmyard Flyer down at Fulton's Park. Yeah, it does 2 laps. And then we go to the first pre-show. It's like some sort of lift. So first lift done, very simple. Now we have the actual pre-show. Some nice theming in here.
Welcome to the lookout! Paw Patrol, ready for action, riders, sir! The junior patrollers are here and ready for the mission.
That's great to hear. We've got an important job ahead, and we're counting on all of you. Mayor Goodwin was having a tightrope lesson with Francois when a hungry eagle tried to eat his baguette. Mayor Goodwin and Chicoletta ended up being stranded on the tightrope, and she's officially worried now. It's up to us to get them down quickly and safely. For this rescue, I'll need Everett. You're the fastest pup on the snow. I need you to take your snowcat to reach Mayor Goodway at the bottom of the mountain. Quickly! Ice or snow, I'm ready to go! And in case that eagle comes back, I'm going to need Chase to use your megaphone and scare it away.
Chase is on the case! I could use some help as that eagle covers a lot of ground.
This is where you come in, junior patrollers. Jump into your Paw Patrol cruisers, and when you see that eagle, shout out, Chase is on the case. Looks like you're ready to go. Paw Patrol is on a roll.
Nice pre-show, had some cool lights changing. Yeah, definitely more aimed at kids. From this part of the queue, you can really see all the effort they've put in with the planting here. I love all the flowers, and I guess once it's given a bit of time to all grow in, it's going to look really nice. Anyway, obviously saw all this track out in the car park. Now about to go for a ride on it. It's the first project I've followed start to finish, so yeah, it's just a kids coaster. I'm looking forward to it. I do think they should have covered all this up there. It doesn't look great, although I'd imagine all the planting in about a year or two will cover it all cover it all up for them. But yeah, be interested to see if this grows as well as Jumanji did, because I think the difference that made after a year was incredible. So hopefully we see the same thing here. I'll give you a croc drop from back here though. Yep, here's my fence. I think I was right there is where I used to do all the updates from. So yeah, pretty much this view. It's very familiar from here. You can see down in the ride area we have some permanent lighting just here. And also there's another one I spotted just there. It does look like when it's open during the night time, we'll get some nice lighting around the ride. So that we'll have to wait till Halloween for that. But I wonder what colours they've gone for with this. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, the rocks look really cool from here. I like the figures and everything. It looks pretty nice. Just spotted what seems to be a door in the rocks. Is there a basketball court inside this mountain? Looks like they kind of gave up halfway through theming the station. You've got some really nice theming here, and then nothing. So maybe they'll do that over the closed season, but would like to see some more details on the roof here, because it does look like a big shed. I think wearing a roller coaster t-shirt has its perks. So just had my first ride on Chase's Mountain Mission. It's actually quite fun. It's really, really smooth. In the back row, which is very, I think they saw my Hyperia shirt. Yeah, some little pops of airtime on these little hills here, which is quite nice. This curve here is surprisingly intense, especially in the back. I like all the models, all the theming, all looks really nice from up here. Just overall, I think it's a really nicely done junior coaster. Got some nice lighting. There's triggered audio as well, which is cool. So as you kind of go around, there's little bits of audio that play as you go past certain characters. For example, you have the ones up in the mountain, and then this cool, one of them pops in a really cool machine. I think it's about to go as well. But yeah, so overall, really nicely presented. Perfect addition to the park. Overall, the area is really nicely done. Lots of cartoon theming. I love the trees here in the ride area for the coaster. And yeah, I think considering they're going for recreating cartoon here, they've done a really, really nice job. You can get quite close in some areas to the ride, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I do want to try Zuma's whatever it's called, Hovercraft adventure, I think it is, because the ride type looks really cool. So I want to go and give that a go, and I'll give my full thoughts on this land. So I believe this is the first of its kind here in the UK. I think it's similar to Hydra's Challenge, I think it's called, over at Legoland. But yeah, apparently it's got some pretty good lateral forces, and if it's anything like Rattlesnake, I really love this kind of forces, so we'll see if this is a fun flat ride. Also, there's a really nice small seating area just next to me here. It's nice that they've kind of put those benches out. I do think they need to sort something out about the buggies, because they're just everywhere, and it's actually quite hard to get around the land with them, that number of them. Yeah, let's go for a ride on this interesting flat ride. That is actually really fun. It's probably my new favourite flat ride at the park. The sheer force you get when you pull up that brake and it goes flying around is just way too much fun. And yeah, it's the kind of thing where if you're off-peak day and it's awful, I'd definitely do it a couple of times, because yeah, absolutely love that. Great addition here. So I've done the two rides I was really looking forward to here in World of Paw Patrol. We've got Chasing Mountain Mission and Zuma's Hovercraft Adventure. The coaster is a perfect first roller coaster. Not really forces, a couple of nice kind of pots of floater airtime, especially kind of on the run down towards the other side of the ride area. Yeah, just a really fun junior coaster. Zuma's Hovercraft Adventure is way more fun than I thought it was going to be. The lateral forces are just amazing. And yeah, it's probably my new flat ride on park until Cobra's back, I would say. yeah, overall I think it's a great addition here. Obviously, you know, definitely for kids. I don't think I'll be heading back in here anytime soon. But yeah, if Zuma's Hovercraft Adventure's on a 5-minute wait, I'll probably head in for a quick ride on it because it's just a lot of fun. Yeah, with that said, that's everything for my kind of initial thoughts here on the World of Paw Patrol. Really enjoyed it. I think they've kind of nailed the theming aesthetic here, making a cartoon town. It's absolutely packed though, so it's so hard to film stuff in there. I think I got some nice shots of the coaster going around. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed all the construction updates that I did. Did 9 of them in total. Yeah, and we've also got a massive new project coming very, very soon here on the channel over where Wild Energy used to be. But yeah, please like the video if you enjoyed. Try if you want to see more, especially those Minecraft construction updates. With that said, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.